y'all, Chrissy here with my first ever sim build for a series that I'm going to call Revivify. I'm a sucker for reno, so I'm going to take real live houses and revive them via the sims. Some of these builds will be inspired by houses I've seen while traveling, and others will be random finds from the internet. This one I'm calling Grace because when I saw her, I thought this house is not aging gracefully, and I really wanted to make her beautiful again. First off, let me start out by apologizing for my voice. Due to my allergies, I'm quite nasal and it's not the most pleasing voice at the moment. I also wanted to apologize for my inexperience in doing speed builds. This is the very first build that I've recorded, especially to share publicly on YouTube, and I was very nervous. Even though no one is technically watching you when you do it, it feels as if someone is watching you. So I was a little nervous and I was a little hesitant in some parts of the video, and I was also looking at pictures and blueprints that I had drawn out because I had built this house already on this lot just to practice, because it's a real life house. So I wanted to practice to make sure that I could get it as accurate as possible. With the Sims, sometimes real life doesn't, translate easily, and if you play the Sims, then you know this. So I wanted to practice a little bit before I went in, and so I'm looking at blueprints and pictures and whatnot, but I tried to make it as smooth as possible, being my first build. Now, as I mentioned, this is a real house. As you saw at the beginning of the video, there are real pictures which I got off of a real estate website. I've also visited the house. I've not gone inside the house. So the interior, I'm mostly guessing from experiences that I've had visiting and touring other houses that are about the same age as this, which I'm assuming this house was probably built sometime in the 80s. It looks like an attempt at modern. When I redo this house, which I will in a follow-up video, I will remodel this house and try to breathe new life into it. I might keep the modern aspect of it. I haven't decided because I haven't started on that remodel yet, and I'm not a fan of the modern. I know a lot of sim builders are fans of the modern, but I'm not really sure what direction I'm going to take this house in. I will upload this basic build of the real house for anybody that might want to download it and try their hand at renovating it, and I will also upload the finished product, the renovated product, as well. My EA username is Chris the Priss. That's CRISS_THE_PRISS. If you want to look me up on the gallery, I do have a few other houses for download on the gallery. Not many, because like I said, I'm just kind of starting out with the sharing of my building because I have a lot to learn still. But I do have a couple of houses in the gallery that I didn't do videos for the builds on because I just built them for pleasure. I might upload a version of my house that I recently completed to the gallery. We'll see how that goes. That was a new thing I've been trying for years to build my house, because if you've ever built anything on The Sims, you know what a struggle it is to try to do the roofs. And my house has an attic bedroom, so that's proven difficult to kind of tackle. But I finally did it, and it looks good. It looks accurate. I'm not a fan of my house, so to say it looks good is kind of difficult for me because I don't like my house. But it's there. It's accurate. I might upload that. I don't know. I can't imagine who would want to download it and play it. But there's all kinds, right? That's what makes the world go around. This house, speaking of not translating very well, of course, some material I had to improvise. And, like I said, the interior, I don't know what the kitchen looks like. There's no pictures of the kitchen, so I'm just winging it. It doesn't state that it has a basement on the website, but I gave it a basement because it looked like it had sort of a 70s, 80s laundry room, and those generally are in basements. So I gave it a basement, and I did see a couple of bedrooms, and it gave the number of bedrooms and the number of bathrooms. So I just kind of winged it. It's just for fun, but I did my best with it, and I know that this build is very basic, but that's kind of the point. I will be doing this series. I have some other houses in mind already for this remodel series. I will also be doing a series of houses from the Sears catalog, the kit houses that they used to have ages and ages ago. Some of those are very cute, and I have some of those blueprints that I want to use. And I will also be doing a series of houses that are local because we drive quite a distance to go to the doctor for our babies, so I see some really pretty houses along the way, and I would like to kind of pay tribute to those and build some of those for The Sims as well. So that's coming in the future, and like I said, there will be the remodeled version of this house uploaded, a video for that build, so keep your eye out for that. If you subscribe, you will be notified when a new video is uploaded. So I'd really appreciate if you would do that. And if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and let me know. Let me know that you liked it. And if you have anything that you want to share, maybe any ideas or maybe some complaints or compliments, feel free to hit those comments. I'd love to hear from you. My husband and I, we can be found on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and all those links will be in the description. Instagram's a lot of fun. We share funny gaming memes, so that's a lot of fun to look at. And Facebook is a good way to keep in contact with us to know when we're doing new uploads or what have you. There are a couple of things that I did miss in this build initially. For instance, I didn't put railings on the stairs, but I did go back and I did fix that. There's also a dead tree that is prominently featured in the very first picture that I shared in this video of the actual house. And I didn't include that in the build, but when I went back and I saw that, I was like, I have to, include that because it just adds to the ugliness of this poor structure. So I added that. I added a few more things and like kind of tweaked the roofs, like the eaves of the roofs and how long they are. And I made a few minor fixes to the house after completing the video. So those will be included in the upload. There are a few features on this house that I absolutely cannot wait to tackle and to renovate or completely annihilate. I'm so excited to do the remodel on this house. There are two things that come to mind. First, whatever that thing is that is attached to the front of the house. I don't know if that's supposed to be a porch or if it's supposed to be a fancy, do you hear the air quotes? The fancy entrance that, is supposed to uplift an otherwise boring exterior? I don't know. But that thing has got to go. So that is number one on my list of changes to make to this poor house. And number two, I really want to do something with the back porch, the sun porch. I know at one point in time that was a very popular thing to have on houses was a sun porch, and especially something so fancy as a sun porch that has a glass roof. I know this was probably avant-garde. It was before its time when it was built, I'm sure, and it was probably very costly. These houses in this neighborhood, they back up to a creek, so it has a very nice little view in the back, and I appreciate that a sun porch was there to utilize that. So I want to do something nice for the back area and the backyard of this house. I want to do something for it because the current backyard is just trees, and I try to kind of show that on this lot. This lot is in Newcrest, and this city, this town, what have you, isn't the prettiest, but it has the most available lots, so that's why I chose to build in Newcrest. My next build, I will probably do it somewhere else, but that's that. So I want to do something really pretty for this house as far as its outside atmosphere and its facial features, I guess. I might change the roof around a little bit. I will definitely tackle those vents. I did upsize those vents to kind of portray what a horrible, ugly vent this house has on it, in the front and in the back. I don't understand it. So I'm going to be tackling that too, and definitely changing the drab brown color and giving it some landscaping. I'm looking forward to that, and I can't wait to share that video with you all. I appreciate you watching this video, and like I said, subscribe so you know when the next one's coming out. Like this video if you liked this video. I will appreciate that very much, and hit me up in the comments if you've got something to share. I will share back. And if you want to find us, my husband and I, like I mentioned before, those links will be in the description. And I hope you guys stay safe and try to enjoy your time in. I know it's depressing, but try to make the most of it. Spend time with your family. Play some games you might not have played for a while. Check out a new TV show. Just stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.